What happens when engineering refuses to accept limits? The Bugatti Chiron Supersport is the answer. This isn't a hypercar. This is humanity's boldest attempt to outrun impossibility. The world doesn't slow down for greatness. Greatness forces the world to catch its breath, and that truth becomes undeniable the moment the Bugatti Chiron Supersport rolls into view. From the first glance, it's clear this isn't just a hypercar. It's a moving monument to engineering ambition, the kind of machine built not to follow records, but to rewrite them. The story of the Chiron Supersport begins with a single promise to take the limits humanity once respected and tear straight through them. The first thing that strikes you isn't the sound or the speed. It's the overwhelming presence. The Chiron Supersport stands with a confidence that comes only from unchallenged dominance. Under its sculpted skin lives a beast few machines on Earth can even comprehend. The iconic 8.0-liter quad-turbocharged W116 engine doesn't just power the car forward, it launches it into another dimension. With over 578 horsepower surging through its veins, the Supersport doesn't accelerate, it erupts. Every press of the throttle feels like unlocking a new chapter of physics, a reminder that Bugatti engineers weren't content with fast. They wanted fearlessly, unapologetically, impossibly faster. And as the Supersport stretches itself towards speeds that dissolve the horizon, you feel the precision behind every explosion of power. This isn't brute force. This is perfectly orchestrated insanity. Yet power alone doesn't earn legends. Legends are built by shape, by purpose, by intention carved into design. The Chiron Supersport wears its aerodynamic mastery like a tailored suit. Every line, every curve, every vent is there for one reason: to help the car slice through air at speeds where most cars start trembling. The elongated rear, the extended bodywork, the reshaped diffuser, all of it crafted to keep the car stable in a world where stability becomes optional. Air flows over the Supersport like it recognizes its ruler. Even the signature horseshoe grille breathes with purpose, channeling air with the grace of a machine that has made aerodynamics its closest ally. Those recognizable Bugatti headlights stare ahead like the eyes of something alive, sharp and confident, ready to devour the next kilometer without hesitation. Walk closer, and you begin to realize the Chiron Supersport isn't just engineered, it's sculpted. Carbon fiber stretches across its body like armor forged for a king. The organic curvature of the panels suggests beauty, but the discipline in their structure reveals strength. This is art, but art with a motive. Art that moves faster than anything else on the road. The long tail design, a visual trademark of the Supersport, isn't just a styling choice, it extends the car's body to reduce drag and unlock speeds above 440 kilometers. When you see that rear profile, you understand immediately, this car wasn't crafted to impress, it was crafted to dominate. Inside, the Chiron Supersport embraces luxury without compromising the spirit of raw speed. The cabin feels like a private sanctuary suspended in motion, insulated from chaos even as the world outside blurs. Bugatti doesn't overwhelm the driver with screens or clutter. Instead, every detail is placed with intention. The leather, soft yet resilient, wraps around the cockpit like a second skin. The handcrafted stitching tells the story of artisans who understand that speed alone is meaningless without soul. Aluminum knobs and controls click with a mechanical honesty that reminds you this machine is built, not assembled. Sit inside and the world feels quieter, not in sound, but in presence. You feel the weight of craftsmanship, the elegance of simplicity, the privilege of being surrounded by perfection disguised as minimalism. But behind that refined interior lies one of the most advanced mechanical ecosystems ever installed in a road car. Technology in the Chiron Supersport doesn't shout, it whispers. It stays out of the way. It works in the background, like an all-knowing guardian ensuring every motion is flawless. The chassis system adapts as the car moves, tightening its muscles during high-speed runs and loosening them for comfort when the road softens. The transmission shifts with the kind of intelligence that feels almost prophetic, anticipating your next move. Sensors communicate with each other like neurons in a living organism, adjusting suspension, aerodynamics, and torque distribution in milliseconds. The engineering is so advanced you never notice it, but you'd notice instantly if it wasn't there. Bugatti has always treated innovation as an expectation, not an achievement. In the Chiron Supersport, that legacy reaches a new peak. This model represents the rarest type of progress improvement without compromise. More speed without losing stability, more luxury without losing performance, more technology without losing purity. It's a balance only Bugatti seems capable of mastering, a blend of brutality and elegance that no other brand has matched. As the world of hypercars grows louder with claims of new records and promised revolutions, the Chiron Supersport stands in a category of its own, quietly unstoppable. It doesn't need to announce its arrival. The world already knows. And what truly sets it apart is its exclusivity. With production numbers so limited, each Chiron Supersport becomes a personal legacy. Owners aren't buying a vehicle, they're acquiring a piece of history, a fragment of the Bugatti bloodline that stretches back over a century. A bloodline defined by speed, by excellence, by the relentless pursuit of mechanical perfection. The Supersport isn't just rare, it's untouchable. And the legacy doesn't end with its engineering. It lives in the emotional experience it creates. The way the engine's growl echoes off your chest. The way the steering responds like a natural extension of your hands. The way the car makes you feel like the rules of nature have briefly loosened just for you. Few machines remind you that life is meant to be felt at full intensity, but the Chiron Supersport does every single time the engine wakes. Ultimately, the Bugatti Chiron Supersport isn't just a hypercar. It's a declaration. A message to the world that there will always be those willing to dream bigger, go faster, and build higher than anyone believes possible. It proves that innovation isn't born from safety. It's born from daring to venture where no one else can. It shows that luxury isn't about excess. It's about precision, intention, and the pure art of creation. And it demonstrates that legacy isn't something a brand claims. It's something it earns. So when the Bugatti Chiron Supersport tears down the asphalt, carving its mark on the horizon, you aren't just witnessing speed. You're witnessing evolution, the evolution of engineering, the evolution of design, the evolution of ambition itself. Because this car is not simply a machine shaped for performance. It is a portrait of human brilliance. A reminder that, as long as there are minds willing to push beyond imagination, there will always be machines like the Chiron Supersport to lead the way. Bugatti didn't create the Chiron Supersport to compete. They created it to reign, and reign it does, with power that defies physics, with design that defies convention, with innovation that defies expectation, and with exclusivity that defies the ordinary. This is the summit of speed, the pinnacle of luxury, the icon of a new era. This is the Bugatti Chiron Supersport, where the extraordinary isn't optional, it's inevitable.